Hey there, Soul Shines. It's Michelle here, and it's Creative Expressions video where we talk about the things that I have finished, the things that I'm working on, the life updates, things I'm learning, all the kind of things. It's kind of the conglomerate kind of thing. And so, here's my little silly song intro. If you are new here, my name is Michelle, and I would love it if you like what you see here, that you would hook the subscribe button, like the video, and leave some yarn in the comments. Which actually, when I say leave yarn in the comments, really what I'm asking for is comment. Tell me how you're doing. What are you working on? How's life going for you? Are things going well? Things a little bit crazy? Are you excited for summer? Or if you're in the other side of the world, are you excited for winter? I don't know. Anyway, let's get started today. There's always chapter links in these videos, so you can skip to things or skip over things if you are not interested. I'm going to start with finished objects. Let's see. I do not remember what I finished since last. So you know, yes, I am wearing the same thing that I was wearing in the last two videos, because I'm filming these one after the other, because otherwise I won't get them filmed. I know this. I know I have a lot going on, but if it's filmed, I can get it edited before Monday. So I did do my unbagging just now, and before that I did my things we're making Thursday. So here's a finished object. There is this. You can go learn more about it in the Things We're Making Thursday video, which I'll link up here, and as well as below, as well as the pattern for this dishcloth, so that you can do that. That is a finished object. Have I showed you in a Creative Expressions? I know I've showed it on the channel. I finally finished a second seahorse. So I have two. I really like this one. I love the colors of this one. Look, it almost matches me. So right now I've got this blue one that is like a more gray blue one. This blue one, which is a more minty blue one. So I've got two seahorses. Super cute, super fun. Also super stressful. I don't know what it is about making the seahorses. They don't take long. It's just, So those are my finished objects. I have been, we'll move into works in progress. I have been working on the Mystery Yarn Challenge. I have Mama Octopus right here. She's been stabbed with a crochet hook. So the Mama Octopus here, and I did say in my video last week, I had turned one of the little octopus, put a little loop on the top so my daughter can make a keychain with it, because one of the octopus was smaller than the rest, and so I just made an extra one. So I have this one, and 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 this one. So there are 6 finished babies, 2 blues on the bottom, 2 mint greens on the bottom, and 2 peach, red, pink color, salmon, dark salmon. This color is the color that ended up too small. It was one of the first, it was the second one I'd ever made, and it was too small, and it was part of why I wasn't working on it. The other part is I'm working with a small hook, plastic yarn. I'm having it, but I want to get this finished for my granddaughter's birthday, and her birthday is in July, so I want to hurry and get these done. Plus, this is my mystery yarn project for May, so finishing this up. So I have these done, and I have not been doing great. I don't know that I've worked on it at all since the last time. We've had a very busy time. Where's my little thing? Hopefully nothing came out because I was counting. Anyway, I don't think it did, but so these ones are white, so I'll do white bottoms. I have a peach color up there that I will be using for a set. So the peach will take me up to, wait. Okay, the white makes 4 sets. I need 8 total, so peach will give me 1. I'm gonna find a purple color, like a lavender. That will give me 1. I think I have a pale yellow somewhere that will give me 1. Let's see, if we do the colors of the rainbow, I got a kind of reddish color. Red, orange will be the peach, yellow, green I've got, blue I've got, purple I'll get, and then I've got white. I'm thinking I might find a cream and do a cream, or I might just use this pink and do ones that don't have an extra color circle and they're just pink on the bottom. Haven't decided, but I kind of do want to keep them kind of in this pastel-y colors because that's what I've been using. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. So that is like one of my main projects I'm working on. And the vortex shawl is another thing I work on quite frequently. When I go pick my son up from work, I will make progress on this because I drive over there, wait for him to finish closing up the store, and he works at a gas station. It's a Holiday Chevron. Anyway, so he works at the gas station, and so I do make a little progress. This is getting to the point now where seeing the progress is going to be harder because it is getting much bigger to go all the way around. A few days ago, I was double checking that I had all my counts, and I had like 40 in each section, so 40 times 8. Was that 640 stitches around? No, 320 stitches around. So a few days ago, there were 320 stitches to go around this. So it's definitely getting bigger, and it's going to take a lot longer to get around as we go, but I'm still making decent progress. I still find myself hitting I have a purple stitch marker that separates out from my yellow ones. I have yellow for all of the sections, and then purple tells me that's the end of my round and I'm changing because it's a 2-row repeat. So I'm excited. I'm almost to that one. I've got one more yellow stitch marker before I get to the purple one. So I'm excited. I'm making progress on this. So those are the 2 main things I've been working on, and then of course finishing up this. I'm getting ready to start. I've a plan for the mystery yarn challenge June concept that Lori's doing. I already have a plan for one thing I want to make. I'm not sure if it will count for things we're making Thursday, but working on my shawl actually counts as things we're making Thursday. I might see if I can make progress on something else. I got this gorgeous yarn from Lori. I'm gonna Google what I can make with 500 grams of 3-weight yarn. See if I can make something wearable from this. That would be fun. Or I have enough of that really pretty green that I wanted to make a sweater with. Maybe I'll work on that. Or I could work on my grandson's sweater. I mean, like, I have so many wearable projects that I could work on. So we'll see how that goes. Let me double check what I have going on. I gotta pull up the right dashboard in Notion. And I did just remember I started a new tithing project. I've got this green hat going on. It's just gonna be a stockinette hat to give away next fall/winter. So I'm working on it. pretty excited about it. I wanted to do 84 stitches around, but I only ended up doing 80 because my yarn tail ran out. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna bother. So I got that. So let me double check through my knitting. Have not worked on that. So that's another thing. I have my alpaca hoodie scarf that I could work on as well. I have so many things. I'm still missing a project bag. And that's frustrating me. I will talk about this in a second. So, I didn't participate in Judy's Creation and Crochet. She has a thing this year. It's Bird of the Month. She has that going on. I have not participated in May, but I'm really excited to see what the June bird is, because I finally feel like I've got more motivation to do projects. There is like a switch got turned on, and so hopefully I can work on that. I haven't done anything more with the skirt thing. Yeah, like just really, I have, as soon as I finish the octopus, I've got to make something to send to my friend. Just, I'm getting there, guys, but I'm just not there yet. I'll talk more about some of what's going on in life updates soon. Okay. Okay, so I have this bag. It's a hefty bag, and I don't know, it's a habit to slide the thing to open it. Okay, bag open, slide it, bag open. It doesn't work, but it's a habit. Okay, it is the last, today actually, is today, this is coming out on Monday, so I think it's coming out on the 2nd or 3rd, but it is June. So I wanted to show you where I'm at with my socks. They're both at the same spot. So I'm just gonna pull out one. It's my temperature sock. We've had some yellow days, a couple brown. The brown is actually cooler than the yellow. But this is the high for the week. So I started out with this blue color, went into, I think it's funny because we skipped the gray brown, went into the gray brown, came back to this warmer, this reddish brown is warmer, and so we have like these 3 warmer brown colors in between. Then we get into the yellow and some red browns into this. I have no clue what this week is bringing. There's actually, I'm gonna go look it up really quick. I will cut this out, come back. Currently, the max temperature so far this week, and today's Thursday that I'm recording this, is 86. So if I go into, that's degrees Fahrenheit, by the way. I am in Utah, so I use Fahrenheit. And if I find my temperature sock thing, it's being so slow. Probably because it's on battery and recording video. I can't remember where the temperatures change. Let's see. Yellow goes to 86. So far it would still be a yellow, but barely a yellow. We'll see, because like I said, it's only Thursday, so we could still get up there and get into the next color. I actually kind of hope we do, because that would be really fun to add in a new color. But hey, it's the end of May. I guarantee the colors are going to go changing next month for sure. It actually was a really cool week this last little while, so I was surprised. But even though we had some colder days, we got some nice good warm days too. This is my probably temperature-wise favorite time of year. Going up to 86 is fine for me. Going much higher than this, and I'm like, ugh. I like that I don't have to wear a jacket. I like that most of the time the air conditioning is on instead of the heater. And we live in a split entry with a lot of direct sun, so we definitely use the air conditioner. But we've also still had to turn the heater on sometimes, and I don't like turning the heater back on. So I kind of like this in between. I don't like the switching weather. I also don't like the allergies, but otherwise I like it. So that's it for works in progress, and let's move on to life updates. This week we went to another temple open house. I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I live in Utah, so we put up a lot of temples. And I went to Taylorsville temple open house like a couple weeks ago, and then like a week or two before that we went to the Manti temple open house. A few months ago we went to Orem, and just before that we went to Saratoga Springs. So there's been so many, but the day before yesterday, Tuesday, we went to Layton, Utah, it's a good hour drive for us. And we went up and went to that temple open house, and that was a really fun adventure for us. I really enjoy going those places with my kids. It's hard when you're on a really limited budget to find things to do with the family, especially when you have one of your children that's super allergic to outside. She's really allergic to we have a honey locust tree. Well, we have 2 honey locust trees in our yard. She's really allergic to the honey locust trees. I'm mildly allergic to those. I'm allergic to the cottonwood floaties, and that's pretty high right now, so that's fun. And she's allergic to grass, so it makes it hard to go to a park. Like, it's just really hard to find free things to do with my whole family, so I like going to the temple open houses because it gives us something to do as a family. So we did that. Health. Jay, my goodness, this has been crazy. So there's a high probability that I have salicylate intolerance, but I'm not sure, because there is an even higher probability that I have a particular protein allergy. I mean, I've been allergic to dairy for a very long time, like as long as I can remember. I showed signs of it when I was very little, and definitely in my teens, and since my teens, I've definitely had a reaction to dairy, and probably cow in general. My daughter is seriously allergic to anything that comes from a cow. So we got that going on. I had a super strong reaction to soy. Scary reaction, actually. I am definitely having a reaction to corn. Taking corn out of my diet has been huge. It's been really hard, but so nice. Now I'm avoiding corn or soy. I already was trying to avoid dairy as much as possible. But then was realizing I was having a lot of problems with a lot of the fruits and vegetables. I have reactions to almost all legumes. So I'm realizing that I probably have a very particular protein intolerance, which is pretty much in almost everything. It's a plant and meat, like animal protein, and so I'm kind of going but also in going I'm finding that there's a lot of plants that I'm struggling with otherwise, so I may have the salicylate. I have been learning so much about all the different intolerances. I really probably need to find a way to get the dreaded allergy tests. Like, I don't care if you're taking my blood or you're doing a skin prick test. All of it is just, the idea terrifies me. But I probably really need to go do that to find out what actually is allergy and what actually is just an intolerance to stuff, what I'm intolerant to. So this is where I've been at. I've had some really good days, less brain fog, but I'm finding less and less things I can eat. But I have been feeling a lot better mostly, but then if I do have a reaction, then I have like 3 days of all kinds of symptoms, including the brain fog coming back. So hopefully before fall, I have got this figured out, and I am on a path to resolving, or at least having a diet that I can eat that isn't going to give me symptoms. So, but I tell you, it's been hard, and my emotions have been all over the place. I have been angry at myself, angry at God, angry at food, angry at food manufacturers. I've cried, I've rejoiced in having less symptoms. Like, I've just been all over the place, and it's been really hard. But the good news is if I can get this figured out, I feel like my crojo, as I've started to, on my good days, I feel like sitting down and crocheting for a while as I rest from things, as I am finding I have more energy to do some of the things that I need to do. But when I do rest, it's like, okay, pick up my crochet. Whereas for a while there, things were so bad that I didn't want to do anything. So I'm excited about that. The knitting and crocheting is becoming more active in my life again. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, I really love doing videos. I really want my channel to grow. I really appreciate that I am almost a 550 now, which is exciting. I feel like if I could get to that 1,000 mark, it will just move. It's hard. I compare myself. I shouldn't compare myself. None of us should compare ourselves, but I compare myself. And it's really hard seeing some of these people who just, they have so much charisma. And so they invite people to follow them just because they have these great personalities. I'm a great person, and people really like me in person. Some people like me online, but my nature is a lot more gentle. It's a lot more holding space for people to be who they are. It's calmer, it's more inviting, and I'm more of a one-on-one conversational kind of person than those people that just magnetize everybody to them. And I am reminding myself that it's okay to be me. That I don't have to be those charismatic people. That, yeah, my channel is going to grow slower than theirs, but it's still growing, and it's still, people still like me, and they still want to see what I have to do. I also, because I have kids and the health issues, I can't put out all the videos that some people do. Some people are growing because they're putting out daily videos, which is so awesome. But I just don't have the spoon capacity to do that. So I can't. And I'm learning to give myself grace for that and give myself space for that and be like, it's okay. You're doing it. I'm a unique person. Every single one of us is a unique person. And doing daily videos works for that person. Their stage of life, their personality, it works for them. And that's awesome. And I am a different stage of life. I have a different personality. And I get to find and tweak what works for me. So that is what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm figuring out some things for everything, just like what works for my personality. I've been super monitoring my food. I've decided I'm trying a new thing for cleaning my house because that's been a challenge. And I've kind of gone through and like, these are the things I would like to do weekly. And instead of trying to finish them, I put them in a priority thing and I'm resetting it every week. So every Monday it will be a reset, and I will start with mopping the kitchen floors every Monday. And to this week, I mopped part of the kitchen on Monday, mopped the rest of the kitchen yesterday, which was Wednesday. Today I'm going to clean the bathrooms. And I may or may not get to any other part of the house. Monday, I will mop the kitchen floors again because they need to be mopped that frequently, but they haven't been because life. And so it's kitchen floors, bathroom, front room. If I have the spoons and it was a good week, then we start moving to the downstairs. And I'm trying this out for a little while because I tell you, finding our own unique ways to do things needs to happen. There are people out there who's like, this is how you do it. But those things don't necessarily work for me. And I keep getting caught up in their things and then getting frustrated. So I'm trying this and hoping that we can get a grasp on this as well as my health. Life feels so overwhelming sometimes. There's people, they're like, what's your area of your life you're having the most struggle in? I'm like, I have a hard time keeping my house clean. I don't have the spoons to declutter more than I already have, because I can barely keep up on the daily stuff, let alone the decluttering stuff that would make the daily stuff easier, but it takes so much spoons to do. My health is definitely a major problem. Finances are definitely a major problem. It's just, I have no relationship, sweetheart, romantic relationship. I have a lot of heartache in my family relationships. Like, find me an area in my life that is going well. Crochet and knitting is going well. I'm making progress on things. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm finally starting to kind of get some answers, but in getting the answers, I'm also starting on a huge journey with the food thing. But hopefully that will also resolve a lot of the other things, because maybe I'll have more energy to do things. Maybe if I can stop eating things I'm allergic and intolerant to, my body will stop hurting so much and I will be able to do the things. I don't know, guys. Life can be so hard. And there's so many emotions. There was something else I just had this fleeting thought about, and now I can't remember what it is. Oh! I decided, my kids are all like, Duolingo, let's do Duolingo. I don't love Duolingo, but it did spark me to refresh my stuff and start doing French lessons again as best as I can with the flashcards I have, and trying to bombard myself with as much French information because I want to learn French. And then I found some online flashcards to remember and learn sign language. I was in the sign language interpreting program for a while, and I actually was doing pretty well, but I haven't had anybody to sign with for 20 years, probably a little more than 20 years. So it's really kind of faded from my mind, and so as I'm reviewing these, I'm like, I know that sign. Oh yeah, that's what that sign is. Some of them I'm like, yes, I know this, and I feel so happy when I remember it. And then others are new to me signs. So it's been really fun to up that. I'm excited to be learning again. Yay! So that's been fun, and yeah. I think that's it, guys. I think that is everything going on for the month, for the week, for this creative expressions. I'll keep you posted on my health, guys. Seriously, I think I'm finally finding solutions, but it may be a very minimal diet for a very long time. We shall see. Anyway, remember to let your light shine through your creations, whatever they be, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!